Conference. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Gary Harris. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Bucks jersey.
You know, the trade you were talking about, it's not front-page news, but I really believe that it could pay huge dividends for this team in the future.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Brown outside. Over George. Nice shot from the wing. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Pass to Bamba. Kick out to Giannis. Offensive rebound. Bamba. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Now, here's Maxey. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game. Look out!
Oubre so quick off the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out to White. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Back to Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Bamba.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers trailed by 6. Kicks it out to Covington. Philadelphia moving the ball around. to Embiid. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Highland misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the 3 ball is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Embiid. Teardrop shot. And it's good on the way up.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Pass to Embiid. A baseline J will not go. This is off the front iron.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Right side, White. Now here is Harris. Fires from deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Pass to Highland. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise, Giannis swatted that one away.
Harris, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
In the corner, Bamba with it. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Bamba's got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Highland with it. Hasn't made one yet. Antetokounmpo with the steal. They're running. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Back to Highland. Goes back up. Pass to Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Giannis with some nice D. To the paint. And it's McGee with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Screen by Jordan. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Tyrese Maxey. David?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Jordan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Everybody out there. Now coming on the court. Here's 6. Let me hear you make some noise.
Bucks leading by 18. .59 seconds left to play in the first. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. No good on the three. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Milwaukee has possession. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on Nance.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling it.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Beasley up top. Still without a basket. Down low. Back to Highland. Trying to end the drought. And Malik Beasley good for 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 17. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Excellent D that time there from McGee.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Connaughton missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Embiid. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Bucks leading by 20. to the middle. Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The Bucks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line. Guys are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
The Bucks working the ball around. Works for three, connects from three-point range.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Pass to McGee. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. High post, Embiid.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Embiid drops them both. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Inside. Here's Embiid. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Brown outside. Pass to Harris. Giannis with it. Outside, White. Bamba inside. And here's Giannis from outside. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
Timeout called the 76ers. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, George. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And here's Brown outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Giannis. No good with the layup. Philadelphia with the ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Milwaukee leading by 21. It's White on the wing. And here's Giannis from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's a screen by Covington. Pass to Embiid. Now Highland. Still scoreless. Embiid inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. So it's the Bucks now. White, wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 21. Beasley for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Covington with the steal. And Bamba pulls it down. Bucks leading by 21. Shot from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Outside, George. To the inside. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And Giannis throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. Oubre can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's his second personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Now into the line.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got his second basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Martin with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Connaughton misses the three. And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Beasley. Launches a three. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. So here's Burks. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Burks can't get it to go. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside, Martin. A three-pointer, no good. Timeout called, the Bucks. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Porter. Out to Nance. From the arc. Drops in the tray. Nance has got 6.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Outside Flynn. Here's Beasley. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's George missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Blocking foul call. Gary Harris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixer. Number 5, Deshaun Highland.
Here's Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. Out to White for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Back to Embiid. Tries again. And the rejection by Giannis.
Sixers ball.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Antetokounmpo with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Giannis. Three-pointer. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The 76ers with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Embiid with the steal and out of bounds. As the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee in total control. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. And that one, good. Embiid's got 17.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Bucks.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks with possession. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
A nice shot by George.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Pass to Bamba. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Left side, Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so here is Philadelphia. And here's Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin.
Caleb Martin.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Outside, George. And easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Right side, George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Bucks making a change here. 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Out to Nance. There's the three. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. They get it back. Pass to Oubre. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the 76ers call time here.
All right, coming out to the floor right now, it's your Sixers and Kings. Your 76ers, Ian King, give them a hand.
Now here's Porter. 7 points in the game. Pass to Burks. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
Burks has got 7 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Porter. This one for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Beasley with Burks covering. Now here's Beasley. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Nance with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Goloko. And it's Jordan with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Here's Porter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Second personal foul.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
Inside, Here's Jordan. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Oubre, left side. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
There's Porter with the three.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Now on the court is your Heights squad. Your Sixers TNT.
Oubre outside. Pass to Jordan. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. A three-pointer is right on target. Nance has got 9 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
It's Beasley on the wing. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Bucks with possession here. White with it. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Milwaukee on D.
Timeout.
And the 76ers call time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Still Sixers ball.
Here's Merrill. Just 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Merrill on the wing. No good on the triple. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, White. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Flynn. Drops in the layup for two.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And Milwaukee has possession. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Brown outside. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And it's White with the rebound. Poked away. And so White will bring it up for Milwaukee. There's Brown with the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. On the wing, Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Bamba. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Right wing. The kick out to Brown. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Merrill. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Now, Antetokounmpo, 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here's Harris from the arc. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And the 76ers with possession. To the left wing. Shot to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out. And the Bucks with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
George with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Giannis.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
No good on the second free throw. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
First team foul.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And Milwaukee has possession. Rebound by the 76ers. Back to Embiid. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Embiid's got 20.
Excellent awareness from Embiid, sensing an opportunity to shoot and taking advantage of it.
Down low, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Paul George.
That one on George.
Third personal foul.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
In for the Bucks. Number 22.
Stolen by McGee.
Larry Nance.
Knocks it loose. Embiid with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
That's his fourth personal foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here's Burks. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Burks. Nance, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Substitution for your 76ers. DeAndre.
And the Bucks with possession here. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Now here's Connaughton. In the corner, Nance with it for the three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Island with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Beasley right side. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And he comes up with the deuce.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Porter with it. Six on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
Stars a lot of heavy, think they're telling me